warm welcome from Antwerp. Today I'm meeting Tobias Prenzel, Head of Business Development and Partnerships at Milence, and I'm talking with him about the future of electrification in the commercial vehicle space. Milence has successfully started to deploy its first truck charging points across Europe and has ambitious plans to roll out an entire network of charging points for trucks in Europe. Tobias, great to be here with you.
Nice to meet you again, Markus.
Milence has very ambitious plans with 1,700 chargers to be deployed across entire Europe until 2027, which is, I would say, almost around the corner. So what's your personal view on this target and what needs to happen to really achieve it?
Our ambitions go a little bit beyond that, right? For us, it's like at least 1,700 charging points until the end of 2027. And that requires speed in operations. And we are very confident that with the speed that we have today, and we will achieve that target. We have multiple other markets that we will have first locations go live, Sweden, Germany. So by the end of this year already, we'll have a considerable network in operation.
If we talk about truck stop charging, we're talking about public charging, which is, of course, more expensive than charging at depots. What's your view on how the prices will evolve, and will it be like an attractive business case also for fleet operators?
Supplying energy to recharge a fleet of 50 to 100 to 1,000 electric trucks requires considerable investments also at the depot electrification. What we are building is targeted to generate on average higher utilization that requires perfectly integrated charging infrastructure into the transport management tool solutions so that the transport company can reliably book a charging point, and then we can generate a higher reliable level of utilization, which in turn results in lower prices per kilowatt hour for our customers.
I would be really interested in what is your view on megawatt charging?
The megawatt charging standard will play a key role in electrifying heavy duty, especially long haul transport in Europe. The megawatt charging standard goes beyond what we have seen in the CCS standard when it's about vehicle to charging infrastructure communication and establishing that reliable link, providing the energy when it's needed. If you need to charge in that break time for another long distance journey, you don't come around the megawatt charging system.
From your point of view, what are the key obstacles actually hitting the truck charging market?
I think number one is really about future-proofing Europe's grid network. Transparency of information where grid is available or obtainable when it comes to site selection. Also the procedures around requesting and getting approval for the needed grid. I think the exchange of data in the ecosystem, data coming from the fleet operators about routing of the truck, data from the truck or telematics systems in the truck about state of charge of the battery, and then obviously our playing field, the data of the chargers. When are they available? Are they reserved already? It's really about kind of driving the consensus about what is the final state of that standard and bringing it quickly to the market.
On a personal note, wrapping up our conversation, what are your personal expectations on the IAA Transportation 2024?
Well, linking to what I just said, I think it's a continuous process to engage with transport companies out there to further understand the way they run their business and what they need from a charge point operator for electric heavy duty trucks like Milence, to improve what we are building, how we operate, to increase the reliability of our system, the availability, but also the operational efficiency for the entire ecosystem.
Thanks a lot, Tobias, for this insightful conversation. We are looking forward to continue the conversation at the IAA Transportation 2024 in Hannover, either at the Milence booth or at BCG's Charging Infrastructure Panel on Commercial Vehicles. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Markus, for coming by, and looking forward to meet you in September in Hannover.
Likewise.